How to Train Your Dragon 2. Dragon Mountain Adventure. Hiccup knew all about dragons. He knew they weren't all fierce and that some made good friends. How did he know? Hiccup's best friend was a dragon, and his name was Toothless. Hiccup once dreamed of being a dragon slayer. He once even shot down a night fury. Hiccup tried to slay the dragon but could not. Instead, he built a harness to help the injured dragon fly. Now each time Toothless flew, he flew with Hiccup. Hiccup and Toothless were a team. One day, as they flew over icebergs, they met a strange dragon and rider. The rider captured Hiccup and took him to a mountain hideaway. Toothless sank down to the cold sea. Hiccup asked many questions, but the masked rider stayed silent. Hiccup followed the rider into the dark chamber. There were more dragons there. Toothless arrived too. The dragons had saved him. The rider touched the dragon with a staff. It was a signal to the dragons to shine fire from their throats. Hiccup and Toothless glowed in the firelight. Hiccup didn't understand what was going on. "Do I know you?" Hiccup asked. The rider took off the mask. It was a woman. "A mother never forgets," she said gently. Hiccup was stunned. His mother, Valka, had been missing for many years. "Where have you been?" Hiccup asked. "Everyone thinks you were eaten by dragons." Valka led Hiccup to a secret cave. The cave was filled with dragons. They were all sizes and breeds, and some were hurt. When Hiccup saw the dragons, he understood. His mom wasn't eaten by dragons. His mom had been rescuing dragons. A few curious dragons sniffed at Toothless, but there was one special dragon Valka wanted Hiccup to meet. Valka pointed down to the bottom of an underground cliff. Sleeping on the bank was the great bewildered beast. "This is king of all dragons," Valka declared. He was the alpha dragon, which made him the boss. "We all live under his care and command," Valka explained. "All but the hatchlings." Hiccup smiled as baby dragons hopped on the alpha's back. The bewildered beast didn't roar. He was cool as the eyes he snorted on Hiccup. Valka and Hiccup took to the sky on their dragons. Hiccup didn't feel the frosty air. All he felt was free. Even the dragons had fun battling for sky space. Show-offs. Now it was Hiccup's turn to show off. "Can you fly?" Hiccup called to his mom. He leaped off Toothless into the sky. Valka couldn't believe her eyes. Hiccup was flying like a dragon. Suddenly, a fancy move hurled Hiccup toward an icy cliff. Toothless raced to grab Hiccup, but he couldn't turn sharp enough. What came next was a mid-air pile-up and a snowy crash landing. Next, Valka taught Hiccup everything she knew about dragons. Hiccup watched as his mom touched Toothless' back fins. They split like magic. Every dragon has its secrets, Valka said. Now you can make those tight turns. Valka had a secret too. She wanted to rescue the dragons of Berg. Hiccup didn't understand. The dragons in his village were well and happy. But they're not safe, Valka said. Drago is coming for all the dragons. Hiccup knew about Drago, the terrible dragon thief. It wasn't long before Valka's warnings came true. Drago and his army invaded Dragon Mountain, but Valka had an army of dragons too. She also had the bewilderbeasts. Drago came with a secret weapon. He had his own bewilderbeast, trained to be wicked like himself. Everyone watched as the alphas faced off. Valka's dragon put up a good fight until a powerful swipe brought him down. The dragons bowed to their new ruler. But later when he attacked Hiccup, Toothless had his back. With a mighty roar, Toothless blasted the bewilderbeast into the sea. The new alpha dragon was not a bewilderbeast. It was a gentle but powerful night fury. His name was Toothless.